It's lovely to meet you. This is my first video for this account. I'm presently stepping into a new chapter of my life as I dive into self-employment also for the first time. If you're currently on this journey, I would love for you to share your story. For this video, I will be mostly talking, and if you'd like to listen, that's great, and if not, that's okay too. So I've got dyslexic talks to text, so if anyone has any need for it, it's also really good as well because it just happens live. But I will be honest with you, sometimes it doesn't always hear me correctly. So if some words go awry, I do apologize for that. So yeah, a little bit into why I'm creating this video is for, you know how it is, like, just know that you want to do something more. And most of my adult life, I've felt that way. And I just wanted to step up and create more for me. Just due to a happy event whilst I was hanging out at a cafe with family late last month, during a conversation, that sparked an aha moment for me. A family member had sought alternative therapy, and through similar channels, I met an amazing kinesiologist, for which I had remarkable results within 24 hours of my first appointment. The following day, I knew I needed to go outside to clear my mind a little. So I went for a walk along the beach. But as I was walking, I was somewhat aware of my surroundings, but in another, I was completely zoned out. And I must have been walking for what was a good 20 minutes before I was huh? And an awareness of where I was, and just how, I went from one suburb to another, and we've got a crazy long stretch of beaches where I went. And yeah, it was so beautiful and serene. Anyways, I just got to admit that barefoot contact with the sand or nature is just chef's kiss. And did me absolutely wonders. However, here's the amazing part. Shortly after that walk, I kid you not, I knew what I needed to do with my life, just for the fact being that the specialty with kinesiology is that it shifts energy. Especially if you've had stagnant or stale energy, not too sure where that's to shift or go. And it's really good at clearing blocks, which is what happened to me. And there afterwards, with the days following, I was researching, buying website domains and creating the social media accounts which I am now uploading to. It was literally the whole kit and caboodle. And the great thing is that I own today, and it's mine to claim. And I feel that it is the right moment now for me to be creating this video, not only due to the wonderful 8/8 energy of the Lion Gate, however, just yesterday, which was such a euphoric feeling. It's like beating your PB, personal best, and the feeling is just so grand. And I finally figured out how to do the design process in Photoshop in which to do my designs in. So I'm yay! So for most of my life, I have found motivational, inspiration quotes, even public speakers or speakers in general who speak of their spiritual journey. And I really enjoy that. And I really have enjoyed reading photography in all of its different forms, especially when it comes to quotes, motivational, inspirational, even statements. And it's very empowering. And it got me thinking, if words can empower me, imagine how they can motivate and encourage others. And it got me thinking, if I can type the power of words for other people to read, then why not? So this got the mind so cooking and stewing, the ideas of how to go about. So my motivation for this, especially as I had my first biggest dream that I have to fulfill. It's not maybe, it's just that I have to fulfill. And it just seems really wildly out there. Like, I literally have no idea how to achieve this, but just somewhere within me knows that I will make this happen. And I feel that by connecting and sharing my story with others, even like-minded people such as yourself, is really important. And I look forward to connecting with as many of you as possible. All I know right now is that I just trust in this process within myself, divine timing, and most importantly, going with the flow. Like, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I just know one thing is for sure, is that once I achieve this really major dream, I know that this opportunity will allow me to create another dream, then another. So it won't just end with this one, but once you complete one dream, and then it's amazing how much more you can accomplish. And I want to keep setting out and achieving as many dreams as I can. I've got this one life to live, so why not make the most of it? So I'm presently creating and writing photography, which I design in Photoshop. I have a boatload of canvas sizes, which will be available for digital print. I have two variations, one for those with dyslexia, and then, in everyone text format. So it'll have different fonts and stuff, but I know that won't be, pretty much available for everyone to read, only for like those that can. But yeah, the thing is that in saying that, like, as I was doing my research, I really wanted to cater for those with like various requirements, especially since I noticed there was like a market gap for dyslexia typography, which also got me thinking, reading shouldn't be a privilege, for those that can read all fonts, but it should be viable for everyone. It just means I just need to put in the extra effort and just change the font over. Then that way, some of you who are not able to read text in the manner that most people are able to, then why not? I want to have this kindness and awareness for everyone, and that be the crux of my business. And talking about business, I've been very largely influenced by Simon Squibb, who is an amazing influencer who helps people to build their dreams. And I've been watching so many of his TikTok videos in the last few months, when one of his videos came across my FYP one day. One of his quotes loosely was, "Start a business, buy a domain." So with that mindset, and filled inspiration on top of creating all of my social media accounts, I also bought my domain. Well, two in fact. That way I get to secure a .com market and a .com.au. Yeah, it was really cool. But I live in gratitude as well, knowing my journey would be possible without making astrologers. And I met these two amazing creators, one from Fiverr, who taught me how to use artboards in Photoshop. Their name is Sid. I will leave credits for these people below. And also for Heather, who intrinsically helped me to build and create my spreadsheet to record all of my business data. They've been both amazing. And I'm so looking forward to connecting with other people who will just help me on my journey. It's so exciting. But yeah, to everyone who stayed and listened to myself speaking, thank you so much for hearing me out and for your time. I know there was a lot to absorb. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me below. My Linktree account will be in my title plus my bio. If you want a follow-up video of my Photoshop canvas layout, Etsy store and or domain, I will give you a tour. However, if you do want a tour of my Etsy or my domain page, just FYI, there's only just like my logo and just my store name. There's not really any merch in there because, like I said, as I create this video at this time, I'm presently building up. My products are ready to go live. So, but I understand that there are people out there who absolutely love progress and you love to see things transform from an idea into physicality. So yeah, if you do want to see, feel free to ask. And right now, my Etsy store is a prerogative before I even consider doing my domain name or anything else. But one step at a time, I know I'll get there. And again, thank you to everyone for listening and have a fab day. Thank you so much.